In today's video, Jasmine will tell you a story about a rainy night. You will learn some useful vocabulary and expressions that are commonly used in everyday conversations. Listen carefully. One sunny afternoon, Jasmine and Jake decided to hit the mall for some ice cream and shopping for new clothes. As soon as they arrived, they headed straight to their favorite ice cream shop. The colorful display of flavors made Jasmine's mouth water. "I'll get chocolate chip cookie duff," she exclaimed. Jake chose mint chocolate chip, his all-time favorite. They took their cones outside, enjoying the warm breeze and the sweet treats as they wandered through the mall. After finishing their ice cream, they felt energized and ready to shop. Their first stop was a trendy clothing store. Jasmine spotted a bright flowy dress that caught her eye. "What do you think?" she asked, twirling around to show it off. Jake gave a thumbs up, saying, "It looks great." Jake then found a cool graphic tee with a band logo on it. "I have to get this," he said, grinning. They both headed to the fitting rooms to try on their choices. Jasmine loved the dress and Jake was thrilled with the way the shirt fit. After making their purchases, they felt accomplished and happy. "This was such a fun day," Jasmine said as they left the store, bags in hand. With their shopping bags in hand, Jasmine and Jake stepped out of the store. The soft sounds of the mall fading into the background. The vibrant atmosphere buzzed with chatter and laughter as shoppers moved about. "That was a successful haul," Jasmine exclaimed, glancing at the colorful bags filled with new clothes. Jake nodded, a satisfied grin on his face. They decided to take a leisurely stroll around the mall before heading home, eager to enjoy the remainder of the day. So first one is exclaimed. It means to say something suddenly. For example, "You can't leave now," she exclaimed. Number 2 is wandered. It means to walk around slowly in a relaxed way. For example, "We spent the morning wandering around the old part of the city." Number 3 is flowy dress. It means hanging loosely or freely at full length. For example, "A long flowy maxi dress is an absolute summer staple." Number 4 is twirling. It means to turn something quickly several times. For example, "He twirled the ribbon around the stick." Number 5 is grinning. It means having a wide smile. For example, "The lawyers are grinning all over their faces." Number 6 is accomplished. It means they are very good at it. For example, "She is an accomplished painter." Number 7 is buzzed with chatter. It means sound of people talking in a lively atmosphere like in a busy cafe. For example, "The room buzzed with chatter and with a lot of excitement." Number 7 is haul. It means to pull or drag something with effort. For example, "She hauled herself up into the tree." Number 8 is nodded. It means to move your head down and then up, especially to show agreement. For example, "Many people in the audience nodded in agreement." Number 9 is leisurely stroll. It means to take a slow walk in which you do something wandering. For example, "We leisurely strolled the streets of the village." Number 10 is eager. It means having or showing desire or interest. For example, "Lots of eager volunteers responding to the appeal for help." Now the story begins again. They exchanged stories about their week, sharing funny anecdotes from work and school. Jasmine animatedly described her mishap in the kitchen while trying to impress her roommates. And Jake laughed, shaking his head in disbelief. Their laughter echoed through the halls, and the bond they shared felt stronger with each shared story. Suddenly, something caught their attention, a small pop-up shop nestled in a corner of the mall. The display was filled with handmade accessories, each piece unique and eye-catching. "Let's check it out," Jake suggested, and Jasmine nodded enthusiastically. Handmade necklaces, bracelets, and earrings sparkled under the bright lights, each telling its own story. Inside the shop, the atmosphere was cozy, and the shopkeeper greeted them with a warm smile. Jasmine picked up a delicate bracelet adorned with colorful beads, her eyes lighting up. "This is beautiful," she exclaimed, holding it up for Jake to see. They spent a few moments discussing which pieces they liked best, the joy of discovering unique items adding to their experience. After browsing for a while, they decided to purchase a couple of items. The shopkeeper wrapped their purchases with care, and they thanked before stepping back into the bustling mall. The food court was alive with the aroma of various cuisines, and the pair found a table near a large window. They ordered a basket of crispy fries and 2 sodas, eager to refuel after their shopping adventure. With fries in hand and soda in other, they continued sharing stories and making plans for future outings. The conversation flowed easily, filled with hopes and dreams. "We should definitely make this a regular thing," Jasmine suggested, a hint of excitement in her voice. Jake agreed wholeheartedly, his eyes sparkling with enthusiasm. Number 1 is anecdotes. It means a short, often funny story. For example, he told 1 or 2 amusing anecdotes about his years as a policeman. Number 2 is enthusiastically. It means you do something with excitement. For example, the crowd was waving flags and enthusiastically singing patriotic songs. Number 4 is bustling. It means full of busy activity. For example, the pub is always bustling on a Friday. Number 5 is enthusiasm. It means feeling or showing strong excitement about something. For example, his enthusiasm for the game is infectious. Now the story begins again. As they finished their snack, the sun began to set outside, casting a warm golden light through the food court. The ambience felt magical, a perfect end to their day. With their bags filled with new treasures and their bellies satisfied, they walked side by side, knowing that days like these were what friendships were made of. Number 1 is ambience, the character of a place or the quality. For example, the restaurant's soft music and candlelight gave it a romantic ambience. The end.